I was talking about James Bond. The movie that what I had influence over was known as Live and Let Die. I was thinking specifically of the theme song. Live and let die, bow, 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 live and let die. Can we do that? Are we gonna get sued? We ain't gonna get sued, and I'm gonna tell you why. Let me say this properly, as the kids do. Paul McCartney owes me a life debt. That's correct, he owed me a life debt, because he ain't, well, he is, but he wasn't Paul McCartney. Not properly. He ain't the real Paul McCartney. The original Paul McCartney is dead, and I know that for a fact, because I'm the one what killed him. Now, in the interest of full disclosure, it was a mercy killing. And this new Paul McCartney come along. I grab him by the back of his head, and I say, listen to me. Listen. Now, he had won a Paul McCartney lookalike contest, which, why would you have one of those? What I said to this man when I grabbed him by the back of the head and held him real close to the hatchet here, and I said, the Beatles is an elemental force. They're a fixed point in time. I know about fixed points in time because I used to have a weekly coffee with the doctor. I don't want to get into it. You ever met Winston Churchill? He's a sweetheart. Anyway, the Beatles' elemental force gotta exist, and this is a catastrophe of global proportions. This death will ripple throughout time if we don't correct it now. So I'm going to take this body. You don't worry about what's going to happen with it. You, my friend, are now Paul McCartney. And he said, well, I don't know if I want to do that. And I said, well, you ain't got no choice in the matter. It worked out perfectly. You ain't got no family. You ain't got nobody who gonna miss you. You got a job where they don't even know your name. I ain't got to kill nobody and dispose of no corpses for your life to suddenly become different. You are now Paul McCartney. You a member of the Beatles, and God help you if you don't know how to play guitar. He learned how to play guitar, I guess. I let John Lennon in on the secret, and John Lennon told him what he was doing and how to play guitar. And Ringo tried to teach him to play drums. Never could pick up the drums, but they became the best of friends. That's why they're the only two left. Now, here's another fact you don't know about the Beatles. They got a death pact. They all put in about $45 million each. This was at the height of their powers. It's what's known as a tontine. Now, tontine, the way it works is they're terribly illegal, and you're going to understand why in a minute. Because everybody puts in the money, right? And the last surviving member is the one who get the money. You know what I mean? And the Beatles done did this. They're in for quite a surprise because it's not going to be probably this Paul McCartney. It's probably going to be Ringo because he drinks, soy smoothies and he's all about peace and love. And that's the way to get around in the world, ladies and gentlemen. You got to have peace and love in your heart this holiday season. But they ain't going to go where the money is, and they made the mistake of telling Sawtooth. And the fact of the matter is, I lost all that money on the ponies. God, that was a delicious pony.